By the way, when you do a Blab and you record it, they send you the video and the audio. So you can take the audio and put it on a podcast,
Really?
which brings me to the question I was going to ask Scott is, Scott, so what do you recommend I do? Because I've never had a podcast, but now I do.
You do have a podcast?
Where would I?
You have it all set up?
No. Where would you recommend I go to put these audios up?
Libsyn is the biggest one. Yeah, they're going to cost you
Libsyn.
LIBSYN.com.
All right, I'll type it in.
What does that do?
It's a podcast host. Libsyn.com. They're the biggest ones. You can use mypodcastworld.com. That's the podcast platform I created myself because I was so mad at Podomatic. And someone put in Podomatic. Yes, they're another really good.
Why don't you like Podomatic?
On Podomatic.
What's wrong with Podomatic?
Well, at the time, which was 7 or 8 years ago, they were good one month and terrible the next month. So I would upload and it would take 2 hours for me to even type in something, let alone a file go uploaded. So I complained to a friend of mine for 6 months about it and finally said, I'm tired of you complaining about it. Why don't you just make your own? And I said, I don't know how. And he said, well, I have a programmer. Go and don't bug me anymore about your podcasting problem. So we made it and it's been going ever since. The problem with it is it's absolutely free. So, since I'm paying for everything, I don't really want, 2 million people on it because then I would have to do something like charge for it. So this is kind of like a secret just between us and everybody else on the internet. Okay.
What's it called? My podcast
world. Okay. I'll put it in there.
So, the obvious question is, why wouldn't everyone jump on that? Why would you pay for Libsyn if we can get it for free from yours? Bandwidth?
Because you don't know about mine would be the quick answer. It's not something that I'm promoting from the top of the mountaintops. And can you monetize content? I don't want to hijack your Blab, David. Can you monetize content on iTunes?
No, but I do have a question.
Like saying, yes, you can do exactly what you said. You can say, this has been brought to you by, have a sponsor. There's lots of ways that you can monetize. Actually coming out with a course on sponsorship and adding coaching to your podcasting career.
Because the big thing is stats.
Okay,
Dave, I'm getting off into tangent.
That's okay. Can I upload this Blab audio to iTunes?
You need to have Libsyn or My Podcast World in order to do that.
Okay.
So what
perfect.
happens is
Awesome.
the platform creates an RSS feed. You take the RSS feed, you put it into iTunes. You never have to go to iTunes again. It's just that one time. And I think, Dave, you're really on the right path. You do something once, and then there are so many different ways that you can repurpose it so that it just, I'm not going to list any because it's your course and I can't wait to take it. But, podcasting is definitely something. If you're doing anything on YouTube, you should be taking the audio, putting it on your podcast because it's a whole different group of people. The people that are looking for podcasts on here are not necessarily the same people that are watching YouTube on here.